Hey, how's it going? My name is Alex, and you read that title correctly. Enterprise is raising their prices. So let's break down the changes and what that means for your business if you are interested in getting into this. Okay, so I am driving right now eastbound on I-10. I just passed a town called Sonora, Texas. I believe that's what it's called. So we're on the road, we're driving. Let's talk about this Enterprise rental price increase. Now, to give you some quick background on this Enterprise program, any enterprise can offer it, but not every enterprise does. And I found out about it about a year ago, probably now, and I knew for sure that's what I wanted. Okay, right when I found out about it, I'm like, dude, this is what I want, and I worked hard towards it. And so I ordered a truck, I put my name on the waiting list, and then money was really tight and I couldn't come up with the $4,000 down, and so then I had to take my name off the waiting list. And then actually I called back like a few weeks later when my truck broke down a lot, and I actually put that initial deposit on the credit card. And so now if you go back and watch my older videos, Clifford the big red truck, right, the Ram 3500, that was an enterprise rental. Casper the friendly dually, a white Ram 3500, that was an enterprise rental. And this Ford that I'm currently driving, this is also an enterprise long-term rental. Now, the location I got all three of these trucks from is the Enterprise in Mishawaka, Indiana. And the reason they come from there, or the program is really popular in that location, is because a lot of the RVs are built there. I believe the program is only like 7 years old, or no, 5 years old, maybe something like that. I'm somewhere in there. And now, so the way the program works is it's 22 cents a mile every single mile. It doesn't matter. You put a mile on this thing, it's 22 cents, and there's a 5,000 mile monthly minimum. And you at 60,000 miles, if they have a truck there, you can bring yours in and they'll get you a new one, and you can continue the program if you want, or you can turn it in and that's it. You walk away, you're done with your rental. Now, that 22 cents a mile isn't what has gone up. That stays the same. And as a matter of fact, it's 21 cents for a 3/4 ton and 22 cents for a 1 ton truck. Okay, so keep that in mind. Maybe you don't want to do, maybe you don't need a dually. You can get a 1 ton truck, and that'll be like 21 cents. So that price, I think, has been the same for a while now. What has gone up is your insurance and security / setup deposit. Okay, so here's how it breaks down. $1,000 has to be set aside that you have to put as a deposit as a insurance deductible, right? So in case you get into an accident, fender bender, you have a deductible. It's probably going to be $1,000. Enterprise wants you to give them that $1,000 so they can hold on to it. Second thing is $2,000 has to be set aside as like a security deposit. Maybe your card gets declined 1 month, or maybe you don't have enough money when you close out the lease. They'll take that $2,000. However, if everything is fine, the $2,000 from the security deposit and $1,000, you get that money back. Now, on top of that $3,000, there was a one-time setup fee, and that fee used to be $700. Okay, so you would have to, if you wanted to go get an enterprise rental right now, you would have to come up with $3,700. Okay, that's not the case anymore. That fee just went up, so it's now an even or around $4,000. So that means you still got your $1,000 for the insurance, you got still $2,000 for the security, and then you got $1,000 for your one-time setup fee. And when I was talking to them on the phone, I asked them, I'm like, hey, what happened? They said it's getting more expensive, or they're being charged a little bit more to install the rails and prep the trucks. And so because of that, that's where that fee goes. And that is the only $1,000 non-refundable fee. That's the only thing you don't get back. So if you turn your truck in and it's in fine shape and there's no issues, you've made all your payments, you will get $3,000 back out of that $4,000. So now, what does that mean for you? Okay, so if you're new, it makes it a little harder for you to get in. For me,
I don't have to pay that again, right? I already paid my setup fee one time, and so when I turn my truck in, I don't have to come get more money out of pocket to keep going, unless of course I damage the truck, which based on my track record, there might be high probability of that, but that's beside the point. If I turn my truck in, I don't have to come up with a whole bunch of money as if you're new. And so what this means, it's harder and harder for newer people to get in, but that also means that once you get in, it's easier to stay in. So keep that in mind. I still think the enterprise rental is good, and I really still think it makes sense. However, it's important that you know your numbers. Now keep in mind that there may be some fees if you terminate the rental too soon, right? You got to do at least the 60,000 miles. So keep in mind, the goal is to do 60,000 miles, and then you can turn your truck in and get your money back. All right, well, hopefully that clears up some information so that now you know how much they're charging. Now you know what to expect moving forward. If you are interested in this business and you are interested in the enterprise long-term rental, it's the Mishawaka, Indiana enterprise location. I will put it, it'll be the first comment down below. So if you're interested in it, go check it out. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.